Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Are y'all excited? It's Monday morning. Are y'all excited that you woke up this morning? I'm excited, right? I got a lot of stuff to do today, too. It's going to be a busy Monday. But anyway, good morning. Like I said, welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. It's good to see you guys on this Monday morning. And you know, Mondays are a day when a lot of people need a little extra motivation, right? Mondays are days that people don't feel like getting up, right? So Mondays, I got to give y'all a little something extra, right? So today what I want to talk about is excuses. And I just want to jump right into it. I know some of y'all like, man, it's Monday. You got to ease into it. But on Monday, I can't ease into it. I got to give it to you straight, right away. So look, this is what I want to talk about. And thank you again for everybody who's joining. I appreciate y'all hanging out this Monday. You're already making steps in the right direction by jumping on this live, getting a little motivation. So let's go. All right. So I want to talk about excuses because, see, a lot of people are confused with what's actually like a reason and what's an excuse, right? And they're confused with what's true and what's a lie, right? A lot of people are confused by that, you know, because to me, excuses are really just for people who don't want it bad enough, right? Because if you really want to do something, you'll find a way, right? But then again, if you don't, you'll find an excuse, right? Let me repeat that. If you really want to do something, and I'm going to say it a little bit different this time. If you really want to do something, you'll make a way, right? But if you don't want to do it, you'll make an excuse, right? Because we get really creative when there's things that we really want to do. Like it might be hard. It might be difficult. There might be obstacles, but we'll figure that thing out, right? We do some really creative things. But when it's something we don't want to do, it's real easy to just come up with an excuse, like real quick. But so here's my thing. If you're not reaching your goals, if you're not reaching, you know, if you're not making your dreams come true, if you're not getting to that destination that you have in mind, my question is why? And I bet if you guys give me reasons why, you know, I ask a lot of people, well, why haven't you started your business? And some of the reasons I get are things like, well, I just don't have enough time. Or sometimes people tell me I don't have enough money. But those things are actually lies. Ooh, I'm not calling you guys liars this morning, but I'm just saying that the reasons that you're giving me are lies. Let's call it what they are, because when we sugarcoat things and we try to make it seem better than what it is, that's when we don't move to action. But when we call it what it is, that's what motivates us to move in the right direction. So let's break some of these lies down real quick, and I'm gonna show you what the truth is. Okay. So for example, when you tell me that I don't have enough time to start a business, what you're really telling me is that watching an hour of TV is more important than my kid's future. That's what you're saying, because you have that extra hour, but you're not building the business. You want to watch Power, okay? You want to watch Power. You want to watch Empire, right? But you've heard me say this before. I'm not worried about watching TV, right? I'm not worried about watching Power. I'm not worried about watching Empire. I'm not worried about watching reality TV, right? Because I want to build my own empire, right? So I'll have the power to create my own reality, right? That's what I want to do. So you have the time, you just choose to do something else with it. So that's where the lie comes in, right? So what you're really saying is, when you say I don't have the time, is you're saying that an hour of scrolling on Facebook is more important than building a legacy for my family. That's what the truth is, right? So when you say it like that, it doesn't really sound as good, right? It sounds stupid. When you say I don't have the money, what you're really saying is I'd rather go buy a pair of Jordans for my fellas, or for my ladies. I'd rather go buy that new bag than work on my future, right? I'd rather go buy those nice things that I can't really afford than invest in a business. That's what you're saying. It's not that you don't have the money to invest in the business. It's that you're choosing to spend it on something else. See, that's the truth. That's the truth. See, the lie is that you don't have the money. The truth is that you rather spend it on something else. And when you say it like that, it sounds stupid, right? I mean, who wants to say I'd rather watch an hour of TV, you know, than invest in my children's future, right? I'd rather spend money on clothes than invest in a business. It sounds real stupid when you say it out loud, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But you need to say it out loud. You need to turn those lies into the truth so you can realize that that's no reason at all. An excuse is not a reason at all, because that'll move you to action. You know, I've had people ask me questions about things. Well, why didn't you do this? And when I sit there and say, well, I just didn't do it, That sounds really dumb. That's not a valid reason. So when you turn these lies into the truths, that's going to move you into action, because you're going to be like, wow, I mean, who wants to say that out loud? I'd rather shop than invest in my future. That sounds real dumb, right? It really does. And I'm not calling you dumb, but I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. So that's why you got to start turning these lies into truths, and then they'll move you in the right direction. Because when you say it out loud, you know what you're going to say? You're going to be like, I'm tripping. I'm really tripping right now. Like, that's what you're really going to say. And it's going to sound so crazy that you're going to have to, you're going to have no choice but to get up and do something different with your life, right? So this is what I want y'all to do today. I want y'all to do this today. You know, I want you to sit down and I want you to make a list of all the reasons, right? You like my air quotes, reasons why you're not doing what it is that you want to do. You know, I don't know if it's you want to start a business, you want to lose weight, you want to go back to school, whatever it is. I want you to make a list of all the reasons, like on one side of the paper, right? And that you think are reasons. And then on the other side of the paper, I want you to turn those into truths, just like I just did. So let me give you another example. So instead of saying, you know, oh, I can't lose weight, I want you to write that on one side of the paper, I can't lose weight. But on the other side of the paper, I want you to say, eating is more important to me than being healthy. Because the reason you can't lose weight is because you don't want to put the fork down. For some of you guys, right? Is you don't want to put the fork down. The reason that you're not exercising is because you don't want to sweat your hair out or something like that. It's not a real reason. So it's not that you can't lose weight. That's a lie. But when you sit there and say, my eating my favorite foods is more important than my health, ooh, that don't sound too good. That's silly, right? You tripping. So that's what I want you guys to do today. I want you to look at all your reasons, and I want you to turn those lies into truths and see, does it make sense? See, is it a good enough excuse to continue on the path that you're on? Because you're going to find that they're not, right? So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. And so I hope that helps somebody. I hope that helps you to look at some things in a different type of way. And I hope that allows you to realize that there's really no excuse why you haven't done what you have to do. There's really no good reason why you haven't done what you have to do. And it's really just about priorities is what it really is. So shift your mind to look at it as prioritizing, because you have time. You're just not managing your time correctly, or you're just not choosing to use it to do the things that you really need to do, right? So that's the same thing. You have the money, but it's just the way you're allocating the money, because all of us waste money on something from time to time. You know, we rather go to Starbucks every day than save that $30 in a week's time, or we rather eat out every day than cooking. So we have the money. It's just, what are we using it for? We have the time. What are we doing with it, right? We just got to shift some things, and then we'll be able to do the things that we can do. Remember, if you really want to do something, you'll make a way. But if you don't, you'll make an excuse. And some of us are really, really good at making excuses. So let's stop doing that this week. Let's stop doing that today. On this Monday, I want this to be a no excuse zone. Like for the rest of the week, for the rest of your life, no excuses. When you find yourself making an excuse, I want you to get rid of it and look at the truth. What's the real reason? You know, what's the real matter at hand right here? All right? So look, I'm going to get out of here because I got to go. I got to go to work. So I thank you guys for hanging out. Good morning, Paquita. Good morning, Lynn. Precious, thank you for checking in. What's up, Dion? Good to see you. Shanae, Kanisha. Now, you all the way on the West Coast, so it's real early for you. So I really, really appreciate you jumping on here this morning live, right? Because it's early out there. I don't know if I'd be up this early. I ain't going to lie. But you a boss. You a go-getter. So you're up. Appreciate you. Good morning, Leroy. Anybody else joining, catching the replay, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. But before I go, you already know what I'm going to say, right? I don't even need to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Get off of Facebook right now and get out there and be great on purpose, because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. So you get out there and choose greatness on this Monday, right? Make somebody's day today too. Speak to them, because people don't like that on Mondays. They be mad. So when you see somebody today, I want you to be like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. People don't like that. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all have an awesome and amazing day. Good morning, Aisha. You up early too, because you on the West Coast too. Wow, man, y'all getting it this week. I love it. I love it. All right, let me go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, just be great and stop making excuses. That doesn't work. All right. Goodbye. I'm out.